Hi everybody, I'm Everett Terry and welcome to this week's Sports Rewind, where if you missed anything that happened in sports last week, we're going to pull it on back for you. I know. It's tough being a Phillies fan right now. Now 33 games below 500 and well out of contention. Not much news for the Philadelphia Phillies unless you're Jonathan Papelbon. The All-Star closer recently went on record as saying that it's time for the Phillies to blank or get off the pot, basically insinuating that he wants to be traded. And I'm inclined to agree with him. With not a lot to look forward to, there's no reason to have a high-paid closer on your roster. Not when there's so many teams in contention who may be willing to part with a AA or AAA prospect. So, my message to Ruben tomorrow, get the job done and move on from it. And on to other baseball news. If you saw the home run derby last night, you weren't disappointed. Rob Manfred, under the new format, has put together something that was probably the best event I've seen in about 10 years. Highlighting guys like Albert Pujols and Chris Bryant, and even Jacques Peterson. It was actually local hometown kid Todd Frazier, from New Jersey by the way, who went ahead to win the home run derby in a dramatic fashion. Congratulations to him as well as the Cincinnati Reds organization for bringing home that event. Oh, and in basketball news, the Philadelphia 76ers bright spot. Their shining star, Jahlil Okafor, looking so good right now in that Sixers uniform. Put up a double-double in his last game, played very well on both ends, surprisingly, which is much to the chagrin of a lot of people who thought he was only an offensive player. Good job, Jahlil. I hope that you keep it up and turn into a 10-year perennial all-star. It's going to be interesting to see how he meshes with Nerlens Noel as the rim protector and even Joel Embiid, if Embiid even plays again. After now having that second surgery on his foot, it's got to be troubling if you're Sam Hinkie and the Philadelphia 76ers organization. Oh, and we can't forget football. Evan Mathis is still unsigned. Nothing new there. Beyond that, not much going on in Eagle Land. But if you're an Eagles fan, you always got to keep an eye on your rivals. And those Dallas Cowboys are in the news again. This time, Dez Bryant is on the record as saying to Stephen Jones that he wants to get Megatron money and is not going to sign that franchise tender by the Wednesday deadline. Now, if he chooses not to sign that tender, that means that he will have the option of not getting a deal done this year at the cost of $750,000 a game. That's a pretty expensive price to risk on your season for a contract. And unfortunately, under the new CBA, I personally don't think it's going to get done. And I know a lot of Eagles fans are hoping that it doesn't get done either, especially when they play in week 2. Before I get out of here, I have to issue my Technical Fool Award. This time I'm issuing a double technical. The first one is going to go to Aaron Cromer. He's the guy who was there when sanctions were issued for Bountygate. He's also the same guy who killed Jay Cutler last season and then went to the media complaining and crying at the same time. I don't understand how that works. This time, he was on the off season, and it's allegedly reported that he struck a kid while he was with his son, and they were arguing over beach chairs. I don't know. What magnified the matters in addition to striking the kid is he threatened to kill his family if he told anybody. I'm going to step out there and say that he probably doesn't have a long career in football after this event. Oh, and the other one, can't forget him, good old Donovan McNabb.
Number 5 will always love you.
That Donovan McNabb. That's right. Arrested for the second time in under 2 years. He now has his second DUI and was recently put on indefinite suspension from Fox. Donovan, bruh, you're making more money than most and you have more money saved than most. If you're going to go out and you're going to drink and be social, by all means, please don't drive. It's not worth it. You got Lyft, you got Uber, you got cab service, limo service. Hell, your wife can come and get you. Figure it out. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching Sports Rewind. Make sure you check us out every single Tuesday for the best local sports content. I'm Everett Terry, and thank you for watching MyNewPhilly.com, where something's always new and everything is always Philly.